I'm Coach Lori, and this is Enough. Are you a people pleaser? Is it really hard for you to say no to others? And then you say yes when you meant to say no, and you're mad at them. You get resentful and bitter, and then they ask you again, and you still say yes. Don't you hate that? It is addictive because when we say yes and people are like, oh, you're awesome, you're wonderful, that stirs things up in us and we want more. We always want more praise. That is something we are wired for. But also, it's disrespectful. When I was a single mom, I had several friends that really wanted to help me out, and there were things I needed done that they couldn't do. So they'd maybe not ask their husband, but tell their husband to help me. And then he would help me, and he'd be pissed off and let me know so, usually in front of my kids, because he was missing the game or missing something. So I got the butt end of that. And the truth is, so often we please people because we can't say no. We want them to like us. But the truth is, if we learn to like ourselves, we'll be able to say no to that person, and they will actually respect us more for saying no. I'm going to say that again. When we learn to love ourselves and we begin to say no when we don't want to do it, people will actually love and respect us more. Now, they may not act like it at first. They may act angry, but people respect a person who can say no. The hardest thing is to ask for help. And I think what makes it so hard is if I ask you for help, are you going to say no if you don't want to do it? Or are you going to do it and be ticked off at me? They're going to say yes when they mean no. And then they're going to be mad about it. Or even worse, they're going to stand you up. So you're going to count on them for a ride to the airport, and then they're not going to show because they wanted to say no in the first place. And they're going to call in sick or whatever it takes. So being a people pleaser, saying yes when you mean no, saying yes just to get people to like you, start paying attention to that. And I dare you to take an action step this week and say no when you mean no. Don't give in. Don't say yes to something you don't want to do. Will you bring cookies to this next event? No, I won't be able to do that. You don't need to explain yourself. If you can't do it, say no. And if you say yes when you mean no, don't take it out on that other person and be angry at them, because really, it's not their fault. That's on you. I hope this inspires you to say no and to have some better boundaries and not focus on being a people pleaser, but learning to say yes to yourself. I'm Coach Lori, and this is Enough.